Welcome or welcome back to Crafts by KMW. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it and find it informational and just a little bit entertaining. I really do try. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm to keep this video popping up to people who are interested in it. And if you're not a subscriber, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel as I continue to try to grow it. Every subscriber really matters. And I would just like to take a second to shout out to my current subscribers, both old and new. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I hope you are enjoying it. So this is going to be just a quick little video to test out and show you what the Mako Snowfall Medium is like. I featured this in my most recent mini haul video. I bought this from blick.com. It is 4 ounces, but it's a pretty nice size. I actually thought 4 ounces would be smaller, but it's a decent size. And it was $4.95. So I thought that was a pretty good price. Now that I see the size of it, it definitely is a decent price. They have a larger size that I believe is doubles. They have 8 ounces. And I think that one was like $11.95, again, on blick.com. So I didn't want to purchase that in case I don't like this. So if I do, I might go ahead and buy the larger one, because I do have quite a few books that have winter scenes in them. I have Mythographic Wild Winter, which is all winter scenes. So if I really like this, I probably will use it a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So this is what it looks like. So it says on the directions to stir it well before you use it. So I am just going to use the back of my brush. So I'm gonna use this silicone brush to apply it. Oh, okay. So when you dig in here, it's really thick. Wow, this is really thick. It's almost like putty, you know, that you would fill a crack with or a hole in your wall. And I have used quite a bit of that because my cat Finn keeps scratching parts of my woodwork and stuff. So I've gotten a lot of experience with using putty lately. All right. So I'm just trying to mix this really well so I can get the full effect of it. Even though it's thick, it's really creamy and smooth. It's not like there's not chunks in it or anything like that. I didn't see any reviews on it in the listing. And I don't know if that was just because I didn't have the time at the moment or because I just didn't look very well, but I did not. So I have no idea what other people think of this product. So I have some white paper and some black paper to test this on. So I'm gonna do the white first. Now, there was really no directions on how to apply this. So I do not know what the best way to do it is. So I'm gonna try to do it a little thicker. Okay. Now it did wrinkle. It is wrinkling this paper. So this paper is just regular copy paper. I would not use it on regular copy paper normally. All right, now I'm gonna use it on the black. I'm letting the white paper dry. So now I'm gonna use it on the black. Okay, I'm gonna do it up here in the corner so I still have access to the rest of this paper. It goes on really smooth, I will say that. Very smooth. Like it applies like paint. It also applies like regular texture medium too. Okay. So I'm gonna let both of these dry, and then I will come back and continue. So I'm back. It's been about 5-6 minutes. So it's not completely dry, but it's mostly dry. So here you can see it on the white. It definitely shows up. You can definitely see it on white. So that is good. That was one thing I was wondering about. Does it show up on white? It definitely does. And then here's what it looks like on the black. So I did another little test over here, even thicker. So before it dries, this one I did only about 3 minutes ago, right after I turned the camera off. And you can see that it is still pretty shiny. So it goes on glossy when it's wet, but once it dries, you can see from this one, it really doesn't have any gloss at all. And I'm glad because snow is not glossy. So I am really glad. And you could definitely, I was thinking, if you wanted to, you could add like a glitter pen over the top. Like I have Spectrum Noir glitter pens, and you could add a little bit of sparkle over the top of this. You could also use a clear glitter gel pen. Sakura Jelly Roll has a clear glitter gel pen that you can use. You can also add a little bit of glitter as this is drying, because it does take 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how big of an area you do and how thick you apply it, to dry. So you definitely have some playing time with this to add some glitter in there if you want it to be a little bit glittery. So before I go, I'm actually gonna try this with a paintbrush in one of my coloring books. So this is Mythographic Wild Winter, and I do have a full flip through of this book on my channel if you would like to check it out. It is super whimsical, super wild, I would say, and just a really fun, very detailed book. So here we have some little drifts of snow. So I'm gonna bring you down closer. Sorry, I think it's a little crooked. Okay, let me straighten that up. All right, sorry about that. So I just have a very small, this is a round brush, a number 4 round brush. This is from Princeton Art and Brush Company. I believe I bought this at my local art store. It was a relatively cheap brush. I think I bought it with, I think it came in a set of maybe 3 or 4, and I think it was like $5 or $6. So, and they're pretty decent brushes. You know, would I say that an artist would want to use them? Maybe not, but for me, they're perfect. So I'm gonna start applying this. You know, again, this is very much like texture medium. I'm not sure this is really different than texture medium. I'm not sure why they have called it snow rather than just texture medium. It doesn't have any glitter or shininess to it. It dries completely matte. So I would say that if you already have texture medium, like I have Tim Holtz's texture medium, I would say you could definitely use that and get the same exact effect. I don't see this, even though it's called snow, to be a whole lot different. Am I disappointed I bought it? No, because I will definitely use it. It's a little bit cheaper than Tim Holtz's texture medium. And there is possibility that I can use this pretty much on every page in this book and on a bunch of other coloring pages that I have. And you don't have to use this just for snow effects. You could use this for other things too. It doesn't say on the jar, but I would imagine you could color this. So you could take a little, put it on a palette and add some pigment to it, or even dye or food coloring. So you could color it if you wanted to get other effects. I know for me, I would like to do some pink snow. I think that would be really cool. So now I'm just adding a little bit more on top to make it thicker. I mean, you definitely get an effect that is different than just like regular paint from this, which is good. All right, let me show you. I'm just gonna cap this in case Finn, my cat, comes by and feels like knocking it over. So I can bring this up to you a little bit more. So you can definitely see it. You can see it's there. And it's glossy now, but it won't be when it dries. I liked using it with both. I liked using it with the silicone brush. I liked using it with the paintbrush. I think you could do it with any kind of brush depending on the effect you want or the area that you're doing. So I definitely think this is a nice product. It's not different from regular texture paste to me, so I think that's basically what it is. But you definitely have working time with it while it's drying to add a little bit of glitter if you wanted to. You can color it, and after the fact, you could definitely add some glitter with like a glitter brush pen or a glitter gel pen, or even you know, some of your stickles or whatever, and give it some sparkle and shine. So I do like it, and I definitely will use it. So if you have this product, let me know in the comments what you think of it. Do you agree with me? Are you using it? And what kinds of things are you using it on? So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out as I continue to try to grow my channel. And I appreciate every like and subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic, marvelous, and very crafty day.